All right, so now that we're diving into Graham Cochrane's step-by-step system, I first had to go do a deep dive into what he's actually doing. So the best way to do that is to go to his traffic channels, right? So he currently has a YouTube, he has an Instagram, I'm assuming he has like a TikTok, he has a, Facebook, he has a Twitter, all these different things, which is probably the best way to generate traffic. But I wanted to go through and actually figure out his system. So if we're looking through, he's posted a lot, 720 videos. He has 70,000 subscribers. A lot of his thumbnails are very professional, but that's what he focuses on. For me, I've always looked at it of, how can someone just sit back, create content, and have a system that generates them almost $500,000 a month? So I got really interested in it, and I actually love a lot of what Graham Cochrane does. So the best way to figure out his system is to kind of reverse engineer it. So, what's his link in the bio? So we're going to click here, right? So now we got his website. Create more money, margin, and meaning in your life. That's, pretty great looking website, very professionally designed. But what I'm more interested in is register for a free training. So we're going to register for a free training, how to turn your exhausting business into an effortless business. Okay, love business again, scale past 6-7 figures. Okay, so this is almost exactly what I was just saying in the intro of, he's working, 20 hours a week and he's doing 6-7 figures, which is pretty awesome. So let's go ahead and click watch now. Okay, so he wants our information. So I'm going to go Zach Arms. Put one of my dummy emails. Submit. Let's see what happens. Okay, so it goes
What's up, friend?
straight
You are
to a VSL.
the Effortless Business Masterclass. Let me pull it up here.
But no controls.
How to turn your exhausting
making it look like it's
business into an effortless business. We got a lot to cover. I'm glad you're here. Make sure you have some paper or pen or
Okay. So it just goes to a basic landing page that's a VSL. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and copy this URL, go to Google Chrome. I'm going to paste it. And I'm going to go ahead and inspect his source code. Yeah, we're going to look through block sections. There it is. So you can see just by expecting basic source code, you do not have to be a computer engineer. You don't have to be a genius to understand this. But you can see that he uses Kajabi, which I think he's posted a couple videos in the past of like kind of walking through his Kajabi of how he operates this system. So now that we know he runs, an opt-in page, he now has my email, my name. He also sends me to a basic VSL page. He doesn't allow me any controls, so he wants it to kind of look like it's a webinar format, kind of live operation. He has a lot of social proof, which I'm sure he's been featured in, Forbes, CNBC, Business Insiders. A lot of these are not, super hard to get featured on. TEDx is pretty impressive. But a lot of these you can pay like a basic PR firm and, get published on those. So, okay, so he runs a basic, VSL. So let's see what he does on his Instagram. Okay, so we're going to his Instagram. Okay, so on his Instagram, he's promoting his book, which is great. A book, even though he charges for it, it's basically a lead magnet. Maybe you could consider it like a self-liquidating offer if you really wanted to. But if you wanted to do like step 2, get bonuses. So let's just put Zach Harms receipt order number. Okay, so I don't have a receipt order number. If I go to order now, let's just put some random numbers and see if his system tracks it. Okay. Interesting. So I put in a random receipt number on there, and it looks like it actually accepted it. Oh, I actually just got a notification on my phone. Okay. Your new Graham Cochrane account. Hey, Zach Harms, we have set up an account for you in the memberships with the password. So that's all going to his Kajabi. So Let's actually go look at that email real quick. And I should probably log into the correct email. All right. So we've set up an account for you in the members area, username. Okay, so let's click login. So this is all Kajabi. So this goes straight to the login form, which actually is kind of a break in his system. Unless he's purposely allowing people to put, dummy receipt numbers in it. I don't know why he would do this, but let's put it so maybe it's okay. I just got another thing said access is submitted, so you're granted access to the Rebel community. Awesome. All right. Set a temporary password. Okay. All right, so I get access to the Rebel community. Okay. Let's put access now. All right, yeah, it looks like a pretty basic Kajabi system. I mean, not basic. It looks pretty professional. No challenges yet. Live calls. Okay. So basically going through his system, and all of this so far, just for your reference, was free of cost. I didn't spend a penny to go and do this. So what's cool is he's using all of this system as a lead magnet, basically. I exchange my information in terms for some sort of value. I don't really know what I'm looking at here, but start here, your bonuses. So that's really cool. So he's basically using a lead magnet. So let's go and actually map this out and start going through. So basically what happens is he has a landing page, which puts it to a form. The form has a pretty fast wait time, if I'm not gonna lie. So, and then it's an automation. So it's pretty much a lead magnet. So basically what happens is all of his front end traffic. So let's write this out so we both have it. So his front end traffic source is social media, pretty much. So it's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, whatever else he has. But it seems like the majority of it is sending it to a landing page. Now, what we just saw is that he has two kind of landing pages. So he has his book sale and he has his main website. The main website definitely sends it to another form. So we can actually just put both of those, where both of his landing pages, the only goal, it seems like, is to get our information. So that's pretty cool. And I actually just got another email from Graham Cochrane. So, we'll go check that here in a second. But basically he has his traffic source. His traffic source goes to some sort of landing page. So it's a book sale, main website, whatever it may be. And that goes to a form. The goal with the form for both of the ones we saw is to gather email. It doesn't really seem like he's collecting a phone number too much, which, if it were me, I would probably gather the phone number as well. Just because, the phone number has like a average of 90% open rate, which is pretty cool. He has a pretty fast wait time. So, that got almost sent immediately. So it may not even be a wait time, but let's just put like a 1 minute wait time for just kind of some standards. And then that's going to kick me into an email automation because he just gathered my email. So he can't send me any text messages. But if I go to my email, so it's going to send me some email automations here. I just got another email as well. So let's go check what that email is. So a message from Graham: unlock your bonuses now. Thank you so much for picking up the copy of Rebel. It really means a lot. Simple. Step 1, check your inbox. Separate email with login instructions. Click here to access Rebel community. Watch the welcome video from Graham as a part of doing the exercises in the masterclass. Finally, don't forget to claim your free 30 Don't forget to claim your 30-day access to the challenge. Okay, so he uses a challenge. And did I just get another email? Oh no, that was Stripe. Okay, so he uses a challenge. So basically, his email automations send to. Let's just type that out real quick. So a challenge is a super, super popular system right now. I would say like 90% of all the, gurus online are using some sort of challenge. So it looked like his is a 30-minute challenge. Let's make this a little bit bigger so we can see it. So it looks like all the emails, even though I put in an absolutely fake receipt ID for the book, it looks like it's still trying to just drive me to the actual 30-minute challenge. So now let's go through. Let's say, okay, take me to my bonuses. It opens up a Kajabi URL. Great. Now it goes to his domain, which he probably linked to Kajabi. And taking a while to load. Okay. Get your bonuses here. Welcome to the Rebel community. Please watch the first step. The Rebel Masterclass, Rebel Journal, 30-day. Okay. And just so you guys know as well, I still haven't spent any money. So what I'm hunting for right now is what is his upsell? Because he has about 1,500 members in here, which is super impressive. But I really want to figure out what his upsell is. So let's kind of skip to the very end of this video.
And what change and life change you're experiencing as a result. Thanks so much. And please, if you've gotten value out of this book, leave a review on Amazon if you bought the book there or wherever you bought the book. Makes a huge difference. And let me know in the comments below who you are, why you're here, why you've gone.
Okay. So that one's just kind of a VSL to promote his book, the 30-day Rebel Challenge. Okay, here's another opt-in form. So let's put that out. So it's another opt-in form, which I'm assuming is going to go to an automation for an email because that's all he's asking for right now. So let's put these here. So the 30-minute challenge goes to another opt-in form, which based on kind of what I'm seeing right now seems a little redundant. Maybe there's another way to get into that challenge form. That wants the email, but let's go form automation. I'm assuming it's going to be an email. Let's test it out. So I'm going to put first name and then let's put a dummy email. Thank you. Check your inbox for day 1 of the 30-day Rebel Challenge. Awesome. So let's go to my other inbox. All right, just doing this till we get the email. Let's check the spam. Nope. Okay, so we still haven't gotten an email. Let me look at interesting. So we haven't gotten an email quite yet. Let's double check. So check your inbox for day 1 of the 30-day Rebel Challenge. Okay, so we still haven't gotten an email, so maybe it's just a wait time. So let's try to map that out real quick while we're waiting on the email. Map is the wait time. Okay, I think I just got the email. I just got the notification. Yep. Okay, so that was probably, about a minute wait time tops. Hey, Zach, glad you're here. Firstly, let me know if you're investing in me by picking a copy of my book. Are you feeling stuck? Ironically, the focus, let me know is similar. Okay. Interesting. So there's no CTA. There's no call to action. Today, all I want you to do is plant your paradox in your mind. If you chase success, whatever that means to you, you might get it, but you likely won't be very satisfied. Depends what your definition of success is. I think you could be immensely satisfied if your definition of success coincides with your destiny or your purpose or whatever it is. If you're chasing happiness, that's probably not going to be too much satisfaction. If you pursue personal satisfaction. Okay. So basically what he's doing right now is putting me onto an email newsletter. Obviously it's a challenge, but for the most part, it's an email newsletter. So what I'm assuming, and I'm definitely going to have to go through this system a little bit more to figure out what he's going to do, but the system just seems like it's a warm-up. So it's a basic email newsletter warm-up. So the goal is to get me engaged enough where I'm bought into what he sells, and then he probably is going to sell me some sort of upsell course. I'm assuming that's what he does at the point he makes the money he makes. He's got to be selling something. And just so you guys know, at this point in the stage, so you can see that, I went through all of his traffic. I consumed some sort of his content. I went to a landing page. He had a form to gather the email. He doesn't gather the phone, so we'll put that down. A basic wait time that sends me to an automation that basically sends me an email to a 30-day challenge, to fill out another form with an email, to an automation, to basically an email newsletter, which gives me challenge steps. It says 30 days, so I'm assuming we're going to do like a 30-day challenge. And, I don't know necessarily when he's going to actually present me with the offer, but I guarantee you he's going to present me with an offer. But you can see the power of these systems. What I find is so interesting is that his main focus is the traffic. His main focus is to produce content to send them to these pages that are already pre-built systems. And at some moment in time, I'm assuming once I get into the challenge, he's going to present me with an offer, whether it's coaching, mentorship, a higher ticket offer, whatever it may be. He's going to present it to me. And because I went through this whole process, I'm now a member of his Kajabi course. I'm probably, if I was actually doing this, I'd probably consume some of his content. I'd look through some of his courses. I would be warmed up to who he is, what his values are, what he's going through. And then I would be sent an email just like this: welcome to the 30-day Rebel Challenge, which is a promotion of his book. So he's trying to get, promotion of his book. And, I like it. It's no direct sale. It's no, direct call to action, which I think is his whole process of, it's not a direct sell. It's just kind of warming them up to the audience. So right now, basically, this is the system he runs. And what I'm going to put just kind of on the back end of this, because I'm assuming it's going to happen, I'll keep you posted if it does, is some sort of high ticket sale. So the 30-day challenge brings me to some sort of offer where I have to spend money. So, this is a pretty solid system so far. And what we can list out that we know he uses, because we looked at it, is Kajabi. I'm assuming, and let's actually go test that, ConvertKit. So we can go there. So let's go to unsubscribes. That's just a basic footer. Graham Cook. Okay, so let's go into our email. And this is why I love Google Chrome. Google Chrome, at the end of the day, you can basically figure out whatever you want if you have a basic understanding. But we can go here. So let's look at some of the code until we find it. Mail static. GM load. Okay. So we don't necessarily know for sure, based on just inspecting the source code, exactly what he's using. I'm assuming he's using ConvertKit. That's kind of the most popular right now in terms of email marketing, maybe a MailChimp, but let's just put that in our system. So right now we got Kajabi, 100% he uses, ConvertKit, and then let's put like a maybe MailChimp. which I'm not 100% sure on their prices. I know they've been raising it, but I know for Kajabi, it's probably about $200 a month for what he's doing. So $200 a month for Kajabi. ConvertKit, let's figure out the prices right there. So we'll go ConvertKit, pricing. Depends on how many email subscribers. I'm assuming he has a lot, so let's just put it like 25K. So that's about $150, $200 a month. Okay, so let's just call it the low end. Let's do $150 a month. If it's MailChimp, we can look at the pricing real quick, but I kind of know the pricing of MailChimp. So let's call it, so about $350 a month. So I'm going to keep it at the low end right now of just calling it, $150 a month. Let's say he's using ConvertKit. And total cost right now, so total cost equals about $350 a month, we'll call it. And that's only if he's using ConvertKit and Kajabi. I'm assuming he's probably using some other systems as well and some other automations. But for $350 a month that I'm assuming he's spending with, a system that he's set up probably a couple times. Obviously, with every system, you have to, figure out where the drop-off points are, figure out how to optimize it, do some different things. But let's just call it $350 a month. Currently, Graham, is the return on investment on this is absolutely ridiculous. $350 a month to make $500,000 a month. And his main focus right now is creating content. Like, he has 70,000 subscribers. So if we can, assume maybe a 5% conversion rate, maybe 10% conversion rate for easy math, I don't know what his upsell course is, but we'll figure it out here soon. That's a massive return on investment. That's, for a basic system. And that's the power of systems, right? Is once you set it up, you figure it out, and you figure out the content you want to do, what you want to produce. And if you can figure out a way to drive traffic to these landing pages right here and be able, these are the two key components, right? Is you have to be able to send them to a destination, and then you have to be able to actually capture some sort of information. Especially that's the definition of a lead magnet, right? It's free value in exchange for information. So if you're actually going through and you're getting their information and you can put them on a 30-day challenge with another opt-in form to confirm, now you can really build a massive email newsletter. Let's call it, I'm sure it's more, but let's call it 30,000 people on his upsell or on his email newsletter. Now you go through and you get the email newsletter for 30 days. And if you actually consume some of his content, you buy into what he's doing, after 30 days, you're going to be such a hot lead that he could probably present whatever offer that he wants, maybe 5-10 grand. I don't know what the exact cost is. And I'd say he gets a massive conversion rate on that. So let's say it's, 30,000 people on an email subscriber list. 10%, so 3,000 people buy $1,000 upsell. That's $300,000 a month. That's pretty insane. And think about it. We're only doing, $350 a month. Now, personally, I'm not a huge fan of Kajabi or ConvertKit. I think what we do at Rubic is a little bit better. But either way, $350 a month to get a 30,000 person subscriber list and close $300,000 in sales. I would take that all day long. I think that's phenomenal. So everything Graham Cochrane is doing right now, I think is really, really good. And the key to all of this, right? The key to all this, you could have the best system in the entire world, but if you don't have the content or you don't have a way to drive traffic to it, it's kind of pointless. But you can see he has a lot of videos that 1,000 views, 800 views. Let's say, average 10% of people click the link in his bio and opt in. You're getting, 20, 30,000 email subscribers a month. And that just shows the efficiency of a micro brand. Even on YouTube, 70,000 subscribers to most people would be that's that's not enough followers, I need 1 million. I bet he's pulling in $500,000 a month from 70,000 subscribers. Like, it really doesn't matter anymore about the number of subscribers. It matters about the conversion rate. And, 30,000 followers on Instagram, 70 on YouTube. I bet he's making an absolute killing, and he doesn't care. So that's pretty cool. So that's kind of the full system map out. If you do want to see me actually build out this entire system using our software, let me know. I'll make a part 2 of the video and actually build out his entire system A to Z with the scripts and all that stuff. If not, no worries. But I hope you enjoyed kind of the reverse engineering of these systems and how we make them work. So make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.